They were continuing to read The Brothers Karamazov. I think I understand it all now, said Alyosha gently and sorrowfully, still keeping his seat. So your boy is a good boy. He loves his father, and he attacked me as the brother of your assailant. Now I understand it, he repeated thoughtfully. But my brother Dmitri Fyodorovitch regrets his action. I know that. And if only it is possible for him to come to you, or better still, to meet you in that same place, he will ask your forgiveness before everyone, if you wish it. After pulling out my beard, you mean, he will ask my forgiveness, and he thinks that will be a satisfactory finish, doesn't he? Oh no, on the contrary, he will do anything you like, and in any way you like. So if I were to ask His Highness to go down on his knees before me in that very tavern, the Metropolis it's called, or in the marketplace, he would do it. Yes, he would even go down on his knees. You've pierced me to the heart, sir, touched me to tears, and pierced me to the heart. I am only too sensible of your brother's generosity. Allow me to introduce my family, my 2 daughters and my son, my litter. If I die, who will care for them? And while I live, who but they will care for a wretch like me? That's a great thing the Lord has ordained for every man of my sort, sir, for there must be someone able to love even a man like me. Ah, that's perfectly true, exclaimed Alyosha. Oh, do leave off playing the fool. Some idiot comes in and you put us to shame, cried the girl by the window, suddenly turning to her father with a disdainful and contemptuous air. Wait a little, Barbara, cried her father, speaking peremptorily, but looking at her quite approvingly. That's her character, he said, addressing Alyosha again. And in all nature there was none that could find favor in his eyes, or rather in the feminine, that could find favor in her eyes. But now let me present you to my wife, Arina Petrovna. She is crippled. She is 43. She can move, but very little. She is of humble origin, Arina Petrovna. Compose your countenance. This is Alexey Fyodorovitch Karamazov. Get up, Alexey Fyodorovitch. He took him by the hand and with unexpected force pulled him up. You must stand up to be introduced to a lady. It's not the Karamazov mamma, who, etc., but his brother, radiant with modest virtues. Come, Arina Petrovna, come, mamma. First, your hand to be kissed. And he kissed his wife's hand respectfully and even tenderly. The girl at the window turned her back indignantly on the scene. An expression of extraordinary cordiality came over the haughtily inquiring face of the woman. Good morning. Sit down, Mr. Chernomazov, she said. Karamazov, mamma, Karamazov. We're of humble origin, he whispered again. Well, Karamazov, or whatever it is, but I always think of Chernomazov. Sit down. Why has he pulled you up? He calls me crippled, but I am not. Only my legs are swollen like barrels, and I am shriveled up myself. Once I used to be so fat, but now it's as though I had swallowed a needle. We are of humble origin, the captain muttered again. Oh, father, father. The hunchback girl, who had till then been silent on her chair, said suddenly, and she hid her eyes in her handkerchief. Buffoon, blurted out the girl at the window. Have you heard our news? Said the mother, pointing at her daughters. It's like clouds coming over. The clouds pass and we have music again. When we were with the army, We used to have many such guests. I don't mean to make any comparisons. Everyone to their taste. The deacon's wife used to come then and say, Alexander Alexandrovitch is a man of the noblest heart. But Natasya Petrovna, she would say, is of the brood of hell. Well, I said, that's a matter of taste. But you are a little spitfire, and you one keeping in your place, says she. You black sword, said I, who asked you to teach me? But my breath, says she, is clean, and yours is unclean. You ask all the officers whether my breath is unclean. And ever since then I had it in my mind. Not long ago I was sitting here as I am now, when I saw that very general come in, who came here for Easter. And I asked him, Your Excellency, said I, can a lady's breath be unpleasant? Yes, he answered. You ought to open a window pane or open the door, for the air is not fresh here. And they all go on like that. And what is my breath to them? The dead smell worse still. I won't spoil the air, said I. I'll order some slippers and go away. My darlings, don't blame your own mother. Nikolai Ilyich, how is it I can't please you? There's only Ilusha, who comes home from school and loves me. Yesterday he brought me an apple. Forgive your own mother. Forgive a poor, lonely creature. Why has my breath become unpleasant to you? And listening to the reading for today. Have a good day.